Good evening. Happy Friday. Happy Kabam Livestream day. It's been a day. I sat here and the intro was a little bit longer. The stream starting was up there a little bit longer. You may have heard some Windows dings in there while I was working on things. I'm sitting here going, I don't understand. I'm hearing the game through my phone. It's supposed to be coming through my PC. Why is it not coming through my PC? I'm checking audio settings. I'm checking, air server settings. I am checking, my connections, all that. I forgot to connect my phone to air server. So for about a minute and a half, I couldn't figure out why the heck I was hearing the game through my phone. And then, oh, maybe I need to do this. So yeah, Reaper, I'm still in the hotel for another, let's see, it's 6 o'clock, for another 10 hours. I leave at 4 a.m., lovely, to drive to Sacramento Airport to fly back home, where I get home at 4 p.m. So I'll be home in roughly 24 hours. I don't know why I'm drinking an energy drink right now. I want to pass out after the stream. I'm not the brightest man in the world. Now, I had one extra, so we're going to finish it off. I don't believe in buying stuff and not using it, so we're going to get pumped up here. We're going to talk live stream. We're going to do whatever. Hey, what's going on, man? Let's see. I'm going to try that. Destrum Belhado. So welcome. That's the first time I've seen the name in the chat. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah, we got the weekend. We got the Kabam live stream we can talk about. We've got, just life in general. Hey, the other black man, what's going on? We got things we can talk about. I'm going to try not to be too negative. I'm going to try to maintain a good sense of positivity. Were there things I liked about the Kabam live stream? Yes. Were there things I didn't like about the Kabam stream? Yes. And we'll get into all that. First, let's go ahead and jump here. I'm very excited for Bastion. I might need to save my Tech Awakening gem for him. You say save a Tech Awakening gem for him, huh? I wonder. What I've been saying the past couple days, wait. I wanted to talk about a few things. He was the one. He looks fantastic. I'm glad they finally released the video on him. Talked about him a little bit. Man, I am pumped for that guy. Jean Grey looks wonderful as well. But Bastion is the one I like of the two next month. Miss Gray there is going to be an absolute beast. She's going to hit hard. Really interested in seeing how the game mechanic with the power bar plays out. So really kind of curious there. Shocker would be the choice of those two, Reaper, but I agree with you. If you don't really play Shocker or don't really want to learn Shocker, I wouldn't put it in them. Zola is out in the featured crystal here in a few days. So that would be a possibility. I think he would be one that would benefit from it. especially if you have some sig stones to go along with it. But I'm saving mine for Bastion. He looks like he's going to be fun to play. He's going to counter some fights I don't really like. So yeah, I think Bastion is the one for me. Um, it just looks flipping awesome. You know, that was the highlight of the stream for me, was finally being able to talk officially about the two champions coming out next month, or in like 3-4 days, something like that. Oh boy, I may have to go find a use for some of those catalysts. I typically sell them, but maybe I'll find a use for them. Let's see. The other news, of course, that we're getting is a Spidey Supreme as a 7-star. Mixed feelings on that. I took Spidey Supreme up as a 6-star very early on, so it was still while 6 stars were relevant. He was never very useful to me. I don't think he's going to be very useful as a 7-star. He's got a very intriguing mechanic, but he requires kind of buff heavy fights. But I just feel in the nice lisp going on in buff heavy fights. There's better champions out there for it. I use my 6-star Mega Sentinel for everything. Bastion looks like a Mega Sentinel 2.0. Yep. He does give off those vibes. He is going to be very, 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 very good. Especially handling mutants and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to it. We've got some new endgame content coming out in March. We've got a new level to raids coming out in March. We've got a new level to the event quest of sorts coming out in March. I think it was, or was it May? No, it was May. So we've got a couple months to wait there. Yeah, he's going to be a pain. He's going to be a pain to deal with. In a way, as long as you can stun him, he's not hard to deal with. It's the fact that if you put him on a stun immune node, he becomes a little bit more of a pain. So, we'll get into some of that. Let's jump in. I haven't played the game today. 21 hours ago, my live stream last night was the last time I jumped in here and did anything. Oops, I forgot to claim those. I'm glad I came in here and looked now, because I think they reset. Yeah, they reset tomorrow. Not that I really need them. I probably need to go spend some. Yeah, I do. I kind of really need to go spend some, but I'm not going to do that right now either. Other than that, let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything really going on. The live stream was the big thing, but they didn't really touch base on a lot of what I thought they were going to touch on. I guess the biggest negative to me was it was kind of stale. They announced some nice things, but it just felt stale. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? I got to check everything out. Elder's Marks. Okay, I'm going to hide my screen for a second. I got to check where I'm at as far as my alliance score goes. And I know it's still early. I could probably show it, but I want to get in the habit of not showing it. Let's see, where am I? 381. I need to get to 550. I got plenty of time, but at the same time, I don't feel like... I've got 3 energy revives getting ready. We'll do energy tonight. Got energy getting ready to expire. I've got 3 full refills. Traveling tomorrow. Probably going to sleep on Sunday for a bit of the day. Church on Sunday. All that kind of fun stuff. Biggest negative is that free-to-play players that aren't top players in Battlegrounds all the time. Yeah. Well, they can. I thought it was just the awakening that they couldn't get. I will be honest, I was not paying complete attention to the stream. I was working at the time, and well, my attention was a little divided. So I thought you could get her the first time. You just couldn't get the awakening. I may be wrong. I've been wrong once before in my life. So Maybe we can pull some of that up here in a little bit. I figure there's going to be more people joining in. I might as well wait for them all to get here. Let's go there, I guess. One of the 12 tokens you need to have the champ is like, oh, okay, well then that would not be as much fun, I guess. Who's going to be a pain in the butt with what he's got there? Let's go there. Why not? Why not? We'll try it. I've not had much luck when I put arcade down on defense, but let's try it. I may have to take my kind of whatever you want to call this pullover sweatshirt thing off. All right, what do we want to do here? We have no, yeah, we do have a counter, so we're going to go shocker, and well, let's go red skull. I don't see much of a counter over on the other side for him, so I understand that locking behind the gate of making it into the gladiator. Yeah, I'll have, man, I can't talk today. I need that energy drink worse than I thought, I think. We'll bring up the live stream here in a minute and try and capture the right screens on it to look at everything. I do want to run one match, and then we will jump over there and do that. Let's start here. Just why not? It's a big, chunky lad. He can probably Stark Spidey it in a matter of moments. That's the downside to it. And you know what? He gave me an opening, and we're going to jump right through it. I don't care. Havoc. Havoc is a good counter there. I forgot about that. But I don't think it'll matter. I think if I fight this fight well, I love that he had 2 armors up, and he still good timing, my friend. That's about as well as I can play that one. About as well as I can do that fight. And I'm glad I did it as well as I did. Got rid of a pesky little defender over there. And won the match at the same time. So I'll take it. Now, it all depends on who he puts down here. Who are we going to get? Oh, don't give up, my friend. You don't know me very well. Let's put Photon down. Thanos is a beast. I agree. I agree. Thanos is beastly. And we're going to go... Let's just go Shocker here. Hey, AJ, Tetris. Welcome, welcome. Finally lost after an 8 or 9 win streak on my lonely. That happens. Happens to the best of them. I would know. I'm not one of the best of them, so. Almost got hit with that heavy. You can throw a special. You could. You really could. I'm serious. And thank you for taking the whole timer. That was mean. The stupid... I wonder if she's going to do it here. Nope, she didn't do it there. Baby! That was closer than I thought it was going to be. That Stark Spidey, he hit hard. I was playing BGs while I was hanging out with my brother yesterday while he was being tattooed. Like 6 people in a row. Well, you know, don't complain there. I think you found the secret. Go to a tattoo parlor and play BGs. Let me take this thing off. Okay. That feels a little better. And look at that. I'm up to 106 points and Mysterium 1. So let's go do something. Let's go try this. We'll see. We will see what happens when I try and do this. I'm just going to try and capture screens. I don't want audio. I don't want video. Okay. I probably should have done this beforehand. If I was a professional streamer, I would have had all this set up. But you know what? I am not a professional streamer. I do this because I am stupid. Okay, well, let's go ahead and now find some screens here. There's the... I do like this as well. Let me share my screen so we can get all this set up and make sure that we're centered. And I got to change this because I am on my laptop. I said that. Thank you. Good enough right there, I think. Yeah, there we go. So we'll lock that in there. So there's the Phoenix rework. I love the model. At least that graphic of it right there. Looks awesome. Very, very good looking model there. I wish I was in a tattoo shop, but not to play BGs. That sure calls me. I say I'm not a... I'll leave that for you guys. I'm not a tattoo guy. Never have been. Don't think I ever will be. So reworked Phoenix, including a new character model, will be the Saga Chase Champion. Looking forward to it. You know, the animations they said will stay the same. New model. She looks awesome. So there's that one. Let's see what else we can find. Here we go. This was the one for the Dark Plume. So you got the March meta event, April meta event, May meta event, BG Season 27 complete victory track, and 28 complete victory track, Incursions Challenge, double track, which will be on the free track, not on the paid track. May Valiant EQ, that's the one I was thinking of. And then for the Awakening, you've got daily deals and offers if you want to buy it. Yeah, I'm glad she's getting a buff too. So you'll have Jean Grey getting a buff. You've got Cyclops finally getting a buff. That'll be very nice as well. Here's the Lumitrix. Okay, so you're going to collect Light Essence. 12 Light Essence needed for 7-star. There's a free-to-play path. I thought they said that, but most summoners will have to spend something to secure 12 Light Essence. Okay, so most are going to have to spend. Count me in on that. So Battlegrounds, quantity depends on Gladiator Circuit rank. So that's the one there. Hey, Hen, what's going on, man? Alliance War Encounter Showcase should be one that everybody can do. Saga Incursions, everybody will do that. Raids, Nightmare Raids, I'm hoping it's the same number. You know, depending on which one you do, that they give you the same amount. I think that's fair. The Ordeal, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. Featured Hero Arena, #1 rank. Yeah, that's the one right there as well. No one is going to grind, well, at least I'm not, going to grind out Arena for one of them. It depends on how much those things cost. Now, if they're $100 a pop for a Light Essence, you're going to have to be something special for me to want to do it. The double track event, weekly deals, Summoner's Market. So, yeah, there's kind of the paywall. Kind of a little bit of the paywall there. Let's see, I think that's it there. Then we've got the Ordeal. So, for those looking and wondering, we have Grandmaster's Gauntlet right here. This one will be rather interesting. Going to be beefed up versions of all these champions. I did not like this content to begin with. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting. I'm starting the revive farm now. There's only going to be one path through. You can't take any of the shortcuts, anything like that. You got to go the whole way through. Not looking forward to that. That was not ever my favorite content, but maybe it'll be worth something. Maybe. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. There's the Titan Pool update. Out of that, I'm looking for Okoye and Zola. Once I get those two, I'm done on the Titan because I may want Zola twice. I may try and go for that. Do the Natural Awakening. I am saving that for Okoye, most likely. I do have a generic if I wanted to do both Zola and feel like spending some money and trying to get the early access version of Bastion, which I may, or I may just make an offer to all of you guys. If 20 of you send me $5, I'll buy the bundle and save you guys the pain of spending $100 and not getting them. I think that's a nice guy. I think people should do that. Just it saves you $95 and you get the same thing out of at the end. Let's see, giveaway. Okay, we've already done. That's over. Side quest. Who cares about that? There's Jean Grey. Reverse controls immune and energy-based attacks. Inflicts neuroshock debuffs and passive. Force fields thorn damage reduction while force field is active. Always a caveat. Stun passes via the parry mastery. Uncanny passives. Inflicts daunted and monster burst damage on her special 2. I've only ever spent $100 on 2 champs, Vox and Scream. Bastion might be my third. Yeah, I've spent, unfortunately, more than that. Not really gotten anybody. Should we watch? We'll watch without sound. And this isn't played right. This is just Dave going in and trying to play it. Not bad numbers on those hits, by the way. The neuroshocks don't do much, but if you do notice, it is 69 damage a tick. I don't know if that's got any significance or not. And see, that power bar is freaky. You can throw the special before you get to the special. And I mean, he doesn't even play this right, and she hits pretty darn hard. I can only imagine if he played it right. All right, so we'll skip ahead to the main event. There we go. This guy. Just looks so freaking cool. Now, he does look a little tricky to play at times. Yeah, there was a big burst. This burst here. Let's see if I can slow that down here a little bit, or at least pause the screen at the right spot. Okay. Hard to tell on there. Let me see if I can get one more frame out of it. There we go. That's a little bit easier to see. You can see it right there. Each one of those bursts is about 34K. And he does like 4 of them. I think he's going to melt a few things. There's 44K because he had 2 of them on there. So yeah, he's going to be fun. So let's see. Other than that, there's Bastion. They talk about Bastion. There's Cyclops, how we get Cyclops. I hope the rework's good. I will say the reskin on him, when they showed the 2 of them side by side, look very, very good. I love when a champ's Dex animation is teleport. Yeah, I hope it works well. Sometimes I wonder in this game how things really are. I'm trying to see if I can get I want to get the screen capture of the 2 of them side by side, the old and the new. I don't care too much about the International Women's Day rework. There they are. So those 2 pictures side by side, I love. You can see the detail kind of here on the shoulders, the better detail on the belt and the buckles on the bands around his boots and his legs. You know, just a lot more detail, a lot cleaner. So you're voting X23. I'm voting Rogue. Rogue has always been one of my favorite Marvel characters. I've got to have I want to have a decent version of Rogue in the game. So yeah, I think that's it for the live stream really. There's not much. Oh, there's nightmare raids. Don't know how much harder they're going to be. Don't know if they'll be worth doing. They said, there are better rewards. I don't know what those rewards are. That will determine if it's worth doing or not. If he's putting them on defense, Zola can cook them. Oh, yeah. Zola can cook a lot of things with that special lock. Hey, Carter Bros, what's going on? Yeah, I'm excited about the new stuff. The new stuff's going to be good. Still wondering when BG's. I knew somebody was going to bring that up. That is the negative. I understand that they don't want to talk about it because they don't have them finalized. They don't know what they're exactly doing. They don't know what the buff's going to be. Let's go ahead and I'm going to hide this now because that's pretty much the live stream recap. So, the BG rewards. I understand them not wanting to talk about it. If they don't have them done, if they haven't figured out exactly what they want to do, that makes sense. But that said, they missed an opportunity to at least address it. And that's what I would have done. I would have done something along the lines of, look, we've heard from the community, you want an update to BG rewards. Rest assured, we're looking into it. Boom. All you had to say. And I think, now that wouldn't have satisfied some. Some people weren't going to be satisfied unless they announced everything. But I think just doing something like that would make a lot of people feel good of, okay, they understand, they're looking into it. It just, like I was trying to say the other, hey, Mr. Mike Hill, thank you, sir. Like I was saying the other night, it is, it's like turning a big boat. If you've ever been on like a cruise ship or watched a boat, a huge like oil tanker or something like that, their turns are very slow and very gradual. So that is how I picture Kabam and their development. They have that path that they're on, that they've got planned out. And based on the community, they have to make an adjustment. It just takes so long for them to get everything turned that it is, it takes them a while. But they could do so much goodwill in the community. They're just coming out and addressing it. Hey, we're looking into it. Our development time frame is still 3 to 6 months off. I mean that's I think that's fair. Do the same with Alliance Quest. Hey, we're looking into changes to the Alliance Quest store. They're you know conservative measures. 3 to 6 months off or whatever it is. I know they hate putting time frames on it. There's a couple things software developers hate. One is putting a time frame on anything because you never know what will happen. If you say you're going to deliver it in 30 days, on day 31, the pitchforks and the torches are out if you don't have it out. Plain and simple. That's why all software development, all games and all that always have a coming soon, something like that. They have a hard time putting a date on everything. Okay? I don't know what's going on in that hallway, but man, they're loud. The second thing that they hate is talking about things they haven't completely developed yet. Um, it is it's hard because they want to talk about it in a way. So I understand that, but you can do a generic blanket statement of, "Hey, we've heard the feedback. We're looking into it. You're valuable to us. We love you. We haven't forgotten you. What it feels like now is, well, they forgot about you." So I mean, that's about as negative as I want to get on it. Um, I know there's going to be a lot of other people out there a lot more negative than me. I don't push high end battlegrounds. Do I want the rewards updated? Heck yeah. Do I want it to be more worthwhile? Heck yeah. Do I want to feel like I can spend units and get something out of it? Heck yeah. But you know, that said, like I said, they missed an opportunity. Today was an opportunity to address it. And the like you said, you've got, man, go to sleep, man. I know it's 2:30 there in the morning. Um, to me, you've got one of the best battleground players in the world, and Andy. Maybe arguably the best. You've got a couple big spenders who are saying, they're not happy based on the rewards. You've got other top 10 battlegrounds players and like Trappy and a couple others saying they want changes. They missed an opportunity to say, hey, we've heard you. We're going to look into it. My thoughts. Feel free to express yours. I will read them all. Keep them clean. Keep them as constructive as possible. Like I said the other night, my thing is, and I'll give a perfect example of what I like. I had an installation today that was planned and scheduled. I drove about an hour and a half to it. I got there and realized we weren't going to be ready to do it. We didn't have everything we needed. The practice wasn't ready. We were told they weren't going to have patience. They had patience. All that kind of stuff. Big problem. Big issue. So instead of just calling up my VP and saying, hey, we're stuck, we can't do it, I called him up and said, we were stuck, can't do it, but I had that solution ready to go. Here's how we're going to address it. Here's how we're going to get back on track and make sure that this site gets done in the time frame it needs to get done. Had a good plan, all that. So constructive, negative feedback, all that is very, very valuable. Put it out there, but try to come up with a solution. Try to come up with what you want. You never know. Like I said, I threw out an idea of what I would change the other night. If you weren't here, I said, ditch the event quest. Get rid of this 4 or 5 hour waste of time. Get rid of it completely. Put the rewards. I had to find it there for a second. Right in there. Make that your new event quest. And then take the two new characters each month and make huge boss fights on them. The more damage you do, the better the rewards are. Make it so that you have one or two attacks out of them every day. If you did it one a day, and you can only take, you can get up to, let's see, on an average month, say there's 30 days, say you could take off 10% a day is the most you could do. No, get rid of the event quest completely. Just make the side quest the event quest. As simple as it is, just simple fights. Like this month it was what? 3 pass of 3 champions. That's it. That's your event quest. You want to drive player engagement. You want them logging in. You want them playing every day. Make the monthly champion a boss fight where you can only take off, kind of like raids, damage cap, 10, 12, 15% a day. Doesn't cost any revives, things like that. And in order to get both bosses down, you pretty much have to log in every day to do it. Yeah, but day-based, exactly, Nathan. Individual, log in every day, do your 10 to 15%, maybe takes 10, 15 minutes, whatever it is. If you want to, if you don't do 10% and you need to revive, you get your 10%, whatever it is. Or you can exit out and come back in with another champion, maybe lock the champion once per day. You can go in with Ironheart, has a 24-hour reset before you can use Ironheart again. There's lots of different ways you can do it, but then it's simplified. It's simple. You've got people logging in every single day to play. That's my suggestion and my thought. I think it would be fun. Low end, yeah, you can still do it low end. The more damage you do, the better the rewards. So as a low end player, if you only go in and say you make the 90% threshold is all you can do. You get 10% off. That's all you can do with all your champions over a course of 2 weeks. Is you can take down 10%. You still get whatever the budget is for rewards for the event quest for that class that month. You get 100% done with everything. You get what you would normally get out of event quest plus Paragon's Gauntlet. I don't know. It was just a thought. It would have to be fleshed out a lot, but that was kind of my thinking on it. I like raids. I like that you can log in, you can do a couple fights, you can log off, and it doesn't take a whole lot of time, a whole lot of thought. It's fun, it's challenging, and it would be an awesome way to learn the new champions. For example, here I have not fought Falcon or I guess Zola is in the last one, right? Haven't fought him at all. It will take me it took me, an hour and a half on stream the other night, and I played probably another hour. It'll take me probably at least an hour to clear 100% of that chapter. So it's going to take me, 3.5, 4 hours before I can even fight Zola. I'm not going to practice him very much. If I want to practice Zola, he's out there in early release bundles. He's going to, maybe he's a war boss and I need to practice him. I then have to spend energy refills to get there and practice. And then you have to keep going back and back and back and back through. If you put him out there as a boss, people can practice him. Granted, you may kill him in a couple days, but, you at least get an opportunity to fight him. I don't know. Just some thoughts. Random thoughts. Zola is such a bad fight. I don't know. I haven't fought him yet. If I see him in Battlegrounds, I ban him. I haven't had a chance to fight him. I could go on to the CCP server and do practice fights against him, but nah. I don't have time for that. So I don't have time for that. Well, since they are doing a Valiant EQ, it sounds like EQ. No, it's not going anywhere. Angela annihilated Zola formation and Barry not. Yep. Yep. Her. I think. Oof. I got to focus here for a second. That's got to go. We'll take that out of there. I hate doing it, but I think we'll go. No, we're going to go there. God. A lot in there I don't want to see and fight. Yeah, anybody who can kind of parry the non-contact and knock them down, I think, is kind of what's going to be required there. Okay, I've got to find a photon counter because I know he's getting photon at some point in time. Okay, glad I said it out loud and that it came through. I think we're going to go there. As much as I'd love that NTW, I do need some defenders. Mr. Payback, welcome. Guessed wrong. I guessed wrong. I hate when I guess wrong. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it when I guess wrong. Well, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. I saw Messiah. I'm going to go back and watch it. I was working today, so I didn't get to join it live. I saw you were out there, and I saw the playback available in my subscription feed. Go sub to Messiah. He's trying to learn how to stream. I know he's got Shuri. We're just going to go there. I'm hoping he plays Domino first round. Oh, that sucked. That's not who I want. You know what? We're going to try this. Should put maxed out Immortal Abomination in your deck. He's gotten you a lot of very sneaky kills. Interesting. It was short, and I still have to work out some kinks. But hey, you got to start somewhere. I don't like this match. I don't feel good about this matchup. There's a reason I'm trying this matchup. Well, we got the shield down now. Oh, this is bad timing. Oh well. If I had the timing right on that special 2, it may have worked out. Yeah, I figured that was the way I was going to go. And thank you, Alex. I appreciate the sub. Yeah, it just... I don't think it was a win anyway, but that was about the best penny counter I had in my deck. I could have maybe done Onslaught and tried that or somebody, but I don't think it was going to work out either way. Okay, that'll be a fast fight. No God Mod YouTubist here. Who's the perfect counter for Penny? Good question. Let's get the Unstoppable here. Okay, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go special 3. And that's fine. It'll be a little bit slower. We need to finish full yellow bar at this point. It's going to be slow. It needs to be full yellow. So we're going to wait here a second. Okay. That's fine. It does not really matter how much damage I take between now and I throw that special 3. Okay. After she throws this, I throw my special 3. Oh, she screwed me over there. Why don't you get lucky some more, Domino? Please. That may be good enough. That was slow and ugly. That was enough. Thank you, rank 4 Onslaught. Thank you. What do we have now? Do we give him, I guess we give him Arcade. Yeah, we got to give him Arcade. Now, see, I would have gone Spider Ham against Arcade. He's giving me class disadvantage. But I'm going to be throwing special 1s. The second my special 1 is available to throw, I've got to throw it. Okay. Now, of course you would. He's got me in the corner. Back away. Ah! I can't get him away from me. Maybe this will? Yes. Thank goodness. Finally. Gosh dang it, he got it again. Give it to me. Thank you. I had Power Sting on me. No, this didn't work. This is a loss because Piggy wanted to back me into a corner and never let me out. Oh. 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 Is Shang-Chi good for this? I don't know. I don't use him. If you have an R3 Shang, you must make room for him. He's pretty much a must-draft in a lot of cases. Well, apparently not there. Oh, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And that was a prime example right there. I would think he would be good for this one. Boy, I shouldn't play anymore tonight. My luck is gone. That was all of it. There is no more luck in the deck. Maybe should we go back to talk about the live stream for an hour? Because I ain't got nothing else. Well, yeah, Kurt, you got use for him. You just got to get to a gladiator circuit. I guess you could do it on Victory Track too. Pretty much the same thing. I'm not complaining he didn't play it right. Not complaining at all. I'll take the gifts when they come. I accept all abundance. As many gifts as people want to shower me with, I will take them. She able to stop this meta? Yeah, I think she needs to be rank 3 like that one. But she is very good this meta. You know, I know he's got her, but you know what? I think we're going there anyway. You only get one Seifasi. Bastion. Like how long that one took me? That took me what? 10, 15 seconds to read the thing and then give you the answer? I don't even have to read all of them there. Bastion. He looks so good. Boy. Hey, AB, what's going on? I don't know if I can do this fight or not, but we're going to find out. What in the world was that? Okay. Okay, now he's back to 0. Maybe now we can do something. Come on. Fine. You know what? You're not going to throw your specials the way you're supposed to? Oh my gosh. This guy, what a pain in the butt. Yeah, I'll make a pull for you here in a minute, Vantage. What a pain. That was not the play. Okay, but it did accomplish a couple things there for me. I don't know what happened there at the very beginning. For some reason, his charges ramped up so daggone quick. Well, the streak must come to an end at some point, and I think this is it. Because I really didn't come up with a counter for this guy. But I have a thought. Of course. How does he always get in there close enough to me? I just... I don't care. That's a loss. I put my piggy down and people don't have any issues. That little guy will never give me an inch of space. Never. All right, oops. Let me cancel out of this. Let me make a poll. Let me find the poll and then I'll answer AB's question. Where was it? I know I saw somebody ask me about a poll. There it is. You make a poll for me, R2, 20 Punk or 60 Joe. I know who that's going to be. Who to rank? Oops. Who to R2? Spidey Punk? Sig 20. Joe Fix It Sig 60. Okay, there you go. This hotel, probably about an 8. Hotel's nice, lighting's terrible if you're doing streaming. Bed's comfortable. Area's very nice. So, yeah, Pig is just you've got to throw those special ones unless you have somebody that can counter them. And when he gets close to you and gets unstoppable and starts pounding you in the corner, just terrible to deal with. But I put my pig down, and I don't care who they use against them. They're going to get them down in 30 seconds. I bet you now we lose our gains, which is fine. On these streams, I say maintain even, maintain level. Same number of wins as losses. We're happy. She's trash. She's gone. We're going to leave Photon, but we're going to take out his big Photon counter. That's been my approach lately. He does have a rank 2 Mantis, but as we've seen, that is not as easy as it is. My Shang-Chi nukes Pig. Oh yeah. Yeah, Shang's a good counter for that. 8 is a good counter for Pig. We did leave Photon, so we're going to take a Photon counter. Hate leaving those Mystics on the board, but you got to leave the Mystics on the board sometimes. My Shang-Chi is only rank 2. There's Photon. And you know what? Dagnabbit. If you can't beat him, flip and join him. Because he does have a counter to my Korg. If you can't beat him, you join him. In case he decides he wants to put that little chickadee down there on defense, which I don't think he would. The best Pig counter is the ban button, probably, but I've got a Pig in my deck, so I try not to ban him. He's starting to get up there with Enchantress on my in my book here lately, though. Okay, well, what we're going to do here, you see, is we're going to put him down as well because he can only use that Negasonic on one of them. Well, you know what? You know what? You know what? We're going to let you see if you can do that. I know you're going to use that. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I got a counter for the bull. I know you're rank 3. But I got a plan for you. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, of course I only get 2. Dude. Thank you. Just enough time to get that one in. I need him. Thank you. Good golly, man. Thank you. Good timing on it as well. Come on, you need to throw right away. Thank you. One more. One more. Really? 1%? Jesus. I tell you, this game, and Champion's getting to 1% and not dying on me. That rank 2 NTW I knew was going to struggle just a wee bit. There's certain champs I want to add to my deck because I always want to ban them. Well, yeah, there is that. I add them in. Like Photon, I will ban her most of the time, but I keep her in my deck because there are people that struggle against her, and if they don't have them in their deck and they don't ban it, I get to place it on defense. Okay, this is the one I don't really have a counter for. Hey, YDD, Mr. Dr. Doom. I don't know how this will work. Because my crit chances are very low. Although I did crit a couple times right there. Well, that's an unfortunate mistake. Well, we'll just stay here in the corner for a little bit. Give me some willpower healing, please. I don't care if you get the unstoppable there. Well, we might as well give it to you one more time and then just stand here for a minute. Good timing on that, Heavy. Now I want it. Now hit into me. Thank you. Oh, I got hit by that. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. That was unfortunate. Now we have an issue. I guess he goes place first. I bet you I'm fighting another pig. And we're going to do Mantis Special 1s, baby. Now we have an issue. If I lose again to a pig, I'm going to have words. And those words may not be kind. The sleep timer is shortened as well. Oh, here we go. How did he get the unstop? Oh my God. Because the problem with Spider Pig and what you saw there at the end is his spider nonsense will build up and you can't hit him. He'll evade everything. And then he'll put, when he evades, he puts the porker poppers on you, which I know with her, she'll shrug off some, but I think I'm at even now. Yeah. Oh well. Just makes me mad. Yeah, you can't, if you could parry, sure. What cost me there was when I thought he had the sleep timer. I thought I hit him and that timer was like half a second long. I don't know. I'm starting to think, Reaper, I may have to ban Pig. Alrighty, take care, man. All right, while that loads up a match, I'm going to go do something. I'll be right back. Okay, I had to turn the AC down a little bit in here. It was getting warm. Okay, we got to win one. I won 2, lost 2. Now it's time to win 2 again. Or at least win 1. It'd feel good. Oh, that pig. That pig should go, maybe. Pig or photon? We've got Shang-Chi. Don't have him ranked up. Moondragon not ranked up. Kate is in there, but I haven't been able to pull her. Or Bullseye. Agree. I left Photon. We're going there. Of course, there's a damn pig. Good, he didn't take the pig. I can be happy with that. Oh, Kabam, I hate you. Oh, good, he didn't do it twice in a row. Okay. This game has got like the biggest sense of humor. It's like, who could screw him over the most? Let's see. We're going to go there. Oh, man. I keep, not banning Photon and drafting a counter. Maybe I'm better off banning Photon and just not worrying about the counter. All right, we've got a big Thanos to fight. I got a plan. I don't know if the plan will work. Hey, Ice, what's going on, man? All right, let's look and see what we got these other rounds here. I think we put Sentinel down. He's going to put Sentinel down. I'm going to use Shocker on Sentinel. If he puts his Thanos down on defense, I go Shathra against him. If he puts down Sinister, I go Shocker or Sentinel. Either one work. I may put Mole Man down on defense. Matter of fact, I think I will. Depending on who he goes. I love Bastion. If you caught me, in the past couple live streams, talking about some things that were coming up that I really, really like, Bastion was it. All right, let's see where he goes. Where he goes will determine where I go. I'll have to play a little conservative if he puts Thanos down on defense. Okay, he went Sentinel. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go Mole Man. I'm going to shake it up a little bit there on him. And we're going to go Shocker. 2 special 1, special 2. I need to make sure that special 2 kills, or he'll get the armor ups at like 15%. And that was not very nice of you, you son of a biscuit-eating bullfrog. But that's fine. I'm sure there'll be an opportunity to heal up some throughout this fight. Okay, I'm going to back away. I want that unstoppable. Yeah, there's an opportunity to heal up some. Why don't you just throw another one? Because I want that unstoppable again. Oops, I went too early. All right, now we just need one more special one out of him. Perfect timing. Want the armor breaks. And now we just sit here and wind up. Heal up a little bit. Good night. Oh my god, 1%? What the heck? No way! That was a perfect fight. 1% again. Kabam and I are going to have a conversation. I'm so glad I won that. Oh my gosh. And then me hitting into the block wasn't enough. If he threw that special 3, he heals to full. I am the 1% king. What are the I bet you it's 1% chance to have my fights end on 1% as often as it does. I wish my luck in crystals was the same way. I wish I fell on that 1% that, what are these things? Like these right here. What is the percentage? Oh, it's a 3% chance for a 7-star. I don't even fall in that. But speaking of crystals, coming up in 10 days, 14 hours, we've got a regular Titan. We have somewhere, we have a Titan Nexus. We'll have 30 Valiant Nexus. And yeah, we're at 6. We'll probably have 7, maybe 8, 7-star. And I can buy, if I, haven't decided yet, out of here, I could buy that guy. I can't wait. It's going to be a fun opening. Now, oh, I got to end a poll, and there's no better time to end it. There we go. Now, the other poll that I want to do, this is for me. Would you rather see crystal openings live, me get on here and act like a fool, or do you want to see them in your video feed and recorded? So you can, even with a live, you can watch it whenever, but just kind of curious to see what you guys think there. Wow, do we do another one? That M1 just looks so nice. Granted, by tomorrow morning, that would be M2. But that M1 looks so good, doesn't it? I was feeling bad about how I was playing in this meta until the rankings came out and I was up in Mysterium. Now, granted, that probably means that not a lot of people are playing Battlegrounds if I am at 107 points and in Mysterium 1. To be completely honest and completely fair, that is probably the case. But you know what? Ah. Hey, AK, all I've been doing is arenas. I've been doing my share of arenas. I have done some arena-ing in my day. I still do my arena-ing. I got to be a little quiet here because, I'm fighting somebody that's watching. If I gave away what I was thinking, that might not go so well. Oh, I don't know about that, man. I don't know. Not having a great draft. Not a great draft at all. Matter of fact, you could probably say it is the opposite of that. From R2 to R3 on Awaken, Storm or Iceman? Storm. Well, that would be my pick. That would be my pick. The chat can weigh in. I would say Storm. I had no one for this fight. What the hell? Messed that up near the end. Damn it. I had it. Man, that was a quick takedown. That sunspot is awesome. GG's, I don't have anything for you. I don't think I've got anything in here for you. Nothing you can't counter. Nothing you can't counter. Oh, I hope he messes up on Domino. I don't think he will. How was that not a damn intercept? GG's, my friend. You got this one. Yeah, I lost track of his stacks on the wall there. GG's. Yep. GG's. Outdrafted me. Now I got to play again. Let's see. When you use the relic, it was perfect. Yeah. I was playing for that third round. I had to win that one, and I lost track. When I was up against the wall, I lost track of his charges and just I took all that damage in like half a second. If I didn't do that, it would have been okay. That's a rank 4 photon. That's gone. So that was unfortunate. Very unfortunate there. But it happens. Interesting. My chat has stopped working on one of my apps. Let me refresh it, see what happens there. Let's go there. There we go. Came back. Everybody wants to see them live. Well, how many people want to see them live? That's 11 votes. There's 27 of you in here, 30 of you in here. I need more feedback than that. Well, there's so much going on that Deathless Thanos fight that you kind of got to pay attention to. Makes it a little tricky. I don't really like it a whole lot with Chavez. I knew better. I got greedy is what happened with Chavez. As I've been trying to say to myself in a mantra over and over and over and over again, you have to go slow to go fast. Oh, there's a couple people that really make short work of them. If I had my Shathra, I can usually do that fight pretty well. Shathra does pretty good. Longshot does pretty good. Kushala does pretty good. I guessed wrong on that last draft. That's fine. He has no one for Serpent. Okay, we'll have to go Serpent here. Oh, he did have a Chavez. Where was that? Where did I miss that? Oh, well, I'll probably lose this one. For some reason, I did not see he had a Chavez. %. I wouldn't have won anyway, but 1%. Mm-hmm. Yep. %. Yeah, I was going for the Furies. I should have done a 2-hit into it. I would have gotten a little bit more damage out of it. But the end of that fight is what kind of killed me. Thank you. Now I've got grit. No, as long as you throw a special. Build up some trauma. Throw a special. Refresh the trauma. I get the grit. Rinse and repeat. Now we build to a special 2. And if he beat Korg better than that, I quit. I don't know if you noticed the red number there at the end, but that was 55K red number on that crit on that last hit of the special too. She ain't bad. She takes a second or two to ramp up, but she ain't bad. All right. Now last round, we got to go arcade. I may be screwed here. Hey, Laser. I could very well be screwed here. No. Not screwed. Okay. I play arcade. That should get him hopefully to play Deathless Thanos. I'm hoping. If not, it's going to be a tough slog. I can do it, but it's going to be tough. There's a reason for this. It ain't a good one, but there's a reason for it. Now we kind of have to wait a second. Get so many of those up so daggone quick. I gotta hope he messed up against arcade. I'm falling like a rock. It's all Messiah's fault. All Messiah's fault. Oh, I know. Sorry, I'm not upset over it. It is what it is. But it's Messiah's fault. And you can't tell me any different. And see, he's not even arguing the fact. He knows. All right, so we got a rank 4 wolf and a photon I've got to deal with. Okay. I've got to get better at fighting photon at some point in time. I know how to fight her. I just don't like fighting her. How about that? You know what? We're going those two babies right off the top. Gonna make him, of course he gets the counter right off the top, but you know, why not? Yeah, we're gonna go there. Guessed wrong. Okay. Ooh. Okay, don't have a photon counter. Can Shocker take photon? Or Onslaught? Who would we go with? And he puts photon down. So who do we go with? You know what? I think we photon. Oh, I did not see her go. Damn it. Damn it, I did it again. See, my muscle memory takes over there. And I try to dex that every time instead of just blocking it. My stupid muscle memory. If I... Yeah, he's got this one. I don't... Nothing I can do. So that'll be 3 in a row, all thanks to Messiah. I was doing good until he came along. I've gotten pretty good at that fight. The problem comes this last one. I gotta hope Chavez can do some Chavez things because that's who I'm putting down. He's got Titania, but it's all I can do. Well, I don't know. No, I'm gonna put Onslaught down. It's still a tougher fight, even with Jack. You can still mess it up. It's a rank 4. I've got to put it, and I've got to trust my rank 4 Shathra against Serpent, and that I don't mess it up. There's something about this fight that's very nice. That's not it. That's right, I'll heal up from it. Well, she's tanky as all get out. Okay, I want her to throw one more special one. I'm going to build up a bunch of these things. That came at the wrong flipping time. Just hope he doesn't know how to fight Shathra or something. Come on. Really? That's what happens to me every frickin' time. I get an easy matchup like this and they don't want to throw specials. I'm going to time out because Jesus. Because of her stupid haymaker. Eating all my damage. I got beat by a daggone. Oh, that's not good. 5 of the last 6 I've lost. Okay, I've got to win one here. I can't end on a loss. And, well, I've got to be at an airport very early in the morning, so. Still should have I should have done that different. I should have done it the other way. I should have put Onslaught down on defense. Well, I had the Titania fight until she threw that haymaker right after I threw the special 2. When she did that, it ate all the degen damage. Didn't give me a chance to counter with my heavy to pause them. It went south right at that point. What I should have done was just put Onslaught down on defense and try to Rishathra. Or try to Rishabez. Mm. Well, I was in good standing. All right, let's turn this around. Deep breath. Hold it. Okay. Feeling better about this draft. May not look like it, but I am. Save those for just such an occasion. I don't use them often, but there are times. I don't know if it's best ever, but that one was very nice. That one did work. That one did some work for me. Which one do I want to go with? I just did this fight with this guy. We'll use him. That works. Really? Just back away, dude. Good gosh, man. I messed this one up massively. Didn't even dex there. I don't even care. This is just so bad. Maybe if I get him down, I still win. I've gone on a tilt. And sometimes the tilt wins. I tried to go too quick. I should have thought about who I put down and what I did. $310 points. Should have thought about who I put down paid more attention, just gone slow. Slow. You have to go slow to go fast. I'm trying, that's the mantra I'm trying to get into my head. You have to go slow to go fast. Okay, you want to go that way? We can go that way. Yeah, yeah, Walrus. Going on a tilt kind of does answer it, doesn't it? We were doing good until we weren't. I love the parry. Love the parry on the counter of the SP1. Long shot's tricky on defense because if you get the unstoppable, he steals it. That's I can't believe I got parried on the counter of an SP1. Oh yeah, long shot is not a pushover on defense. Well, Wallace, as always, you are here right at the perfect time. Wow. Look at that. Look at that long shot. Look at that wall. Because that was the win I needed to end the slide. Get back to where I started off the evening, I think. 2 and 2, 3 and 2, 3 and 5, almost one down from where I started the evening. Well, you can kind of take a look. What happens in that fight, and I'll bring up long shot to show you here in a second, but there is the fight. He paused for one thing. So that's part of what happened. But the reason he paused and realized he had to, and because he wasn't going to do very much, if long shot nullifies a true strike, unstoppable, or unblockable buff, long shot gains the matching buff for 7 seconds. So he has a 60% chance to do that, or nullify any buff. So what happens is you back away to get the unstoppable. He gets it for 7 seconds. And then the unstoppable's back. And if he gets lucky and does that 2 or 3 times, you are going 30, 45 seconds without being able to hit him because he's unstoppable the entire time. What is the timer on the unstoppable there? Hey, there is some more goodies. Because what is it? Every 15 seconds? Every 12 seconds. So there's like a 5-second window in there that if he steals it from you before the next one comes around. So he's kind of tricky unless you have a slow champion or somebody with grit. You got to it's kind of have to pick or choose the places to put him down. And that was a good place for it because he really, I don't think you can see rosters, can you? He really didn't have anybody to, yeah, you can. No, you can't. You used to be able to. He didn't have anybody who could really counter him. Yeah. I don't remember. I could go back in the stream and look, but he didn't have any real counters out there. Well, we kind of fulfilled what I want to do in a stream, which is just break even. You know, it's hard for me sometimes to play on stream. I end up watching too much stuff, and especially when I'm in a hotel room. It's not the greatest experience, but we will be back tomorrow. Well, no, we won't be back tomorrow. Unless my wife falls asleep really early and I can't sleep because I'm on West Coast time. I fly home tomorrow. I leave where I'm at in California at 4 a.m. I've got to be at the airport at 5 a.m. My flight leaves at 6:30 a.m. I get home at 4:40 p.m. But I'll be back in North Carolina. I will probably do a stream Sunday. My wife actually leaves town Sunday for a trip with her mom. So I will probably stream Sunday night. We've got to go, and where we're going to go is let's go raid Captain Judah. So I appreciate the safe travels. I wish I could stick around, but I do need to pack and I do need to get some sleep so that I can actually get up early enough to get to the airport on time. So with that, I hope everybody has a great evening. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for the new subs. Thank you for the conversations. Oh, let me end this poll. Everybody likes a live crystal opening. So we will do our big crystal opening in 11 days live on stream. Look for it. At least 2 Titans, at least 7-star, and at least 30 of the Valiant Nexus crystals. Until then, everybody have a great weekend. If I don't see you, have a good one. And we'll talk to you later. Take care all.